Sint Maarten Day. One island, one people. November 11th. A day that carries history, pride, and unity across a small but remarkable Caribbean island. On this date, Dutch Sint Maarten in the south and French Sint Maarten in the north join as one to celebrate Sint Maarten Day. It's a celebration of togetherness, of culture, and of shared identity. The sound of drums, the scent of island cooking, and the sight of flags waving in the breeze fill the streets with life. But to understand what makes this day so powerful, we have to begin with its origin story. A story more than 5 centuries old. In 1493, during his second voyage to the Caribbean, Christopher Columbus sailed past this island. It was November 11th, the feast day of Saint Maarten of Tours, a beloved figure known for his humility and compassion. Columbus named the island in his honor, and that name has remained ever since. Centuries later, in a world often divided by conquest and competition, 2 nations made a rare and peaceful choice. The French and the Dutch agreed to share this island rather than fight over it. They drew a border, yes, but they also built a bond that will last through time. That spirit of cooperation became the soul of Sint Maarten. And on every November 11th, it's reborn through celebration. Today, Sint Maarten Day is a joint public holiday observed by both sides of the island. Preparations begin days in advance. Homes, schools, and businesses decorate with the colors of each flag. People practice songs and dances, and vendors prepare their best dishes for the crowds to come. The day begins at sunrise, with official ceremonies at the Border Monument in Bellevue. Leaders from both sides gather, shaking hands, exchanging greetings, and renewing the commitment to unity. They ring the joy bells, place wreaths, and offer prayers for continued peace and prosperity. It's a moment of respect. Simple, symbolic, and deeply meaningful. After the formalities, the island transforms into one big festival. Music fills the streets. You can hear steel pan bands playing lively Caribbean rhythms and see dancers dressed in vivid colors, red, white, blue, and gold, moving joyfully through the crowd. Children wave flags, elders smile proudly, and the sound of laughter rolls through the air. Everywhere you look, there's movement, rhythm, and life. This is more than a parade. It's a living story of the island's resilience. From Phillipsburg to Marigot, people line the streets to cheer as floats go by, decorated with the island's symbols, flowers, and faces. It's unity in motion. And a reminder that the border on the map cannot divide the heart of the island. Food is at the heart of every celebration, and Sint Maarten Day is no exception. The aroma of Johnny cake, saltfish, peas, and rice, and fried plantain fills the air. Barbecues sizzle. Tables overflow with island favorites: stewed chicken, conch, and sweet desserts like coconut tart and guava cheese. Families gather outdoors, sharing plates and stories, laughing over music and memories. For one day, the entire island feels like a single neighborhood. As the day unfolds, cultural shows take place across both sides. Artists display handmade crafts, painters capture the island's beauty, and musicians perform traditional songs that have been passed down for generations. Schools put on performances celebrating the island's history, reminding everyone, especially the young, why Sint Maarten Day exists. It's a celebration of identity and pride, but also of respect. Respect for heritage, for difference, and for togetherness. The afternoon often brings fun with friendship. That's the spirit of the day. Unity through joy. As evening arrives, the festival energy doesn't fade. it grows. Music takes center stage again, with local performers, steel pan players, and DJs keeping the crowd dancing long after sunset. November 11th, Sint Maarten Day, reminds everyone, local and visitor alike, that unity is not just a word on a flag. It's something lived, shared, and celebrated. An island with two names and two nations, but one heart. Sint Maarten Day. One island. One people. One love.